How are you? Welcome again to my kitchen. We're still talking about wine and food, how the two absolutely belong together, and historically, of course, they always have. Wine is one of our oldest food products. Did you know that? It goes back to prehistoric times, and prehistoric simply means we can't figure it out. That's all they mean when they say prehistoric. That's all they mean. Today, I'd like to talk about cooking sauces with wine. In the old days in France, we used to use sauces to cover over, how do I say this? The term rotten meat is a little crude, isn't it? Let's try foul stenches. No, you can't imagine what meat was like a couple of hundred years ago without refrigeration. Meat would hang, and they called it aging, you see? And you'd have to cover over that really sharp flavor with a very heavy sauce. In our time with refrigeration, we don't have to make sauces to cover something. We make sauces in order to support them. And that's what I want you to think about today. So we'll make some wine sauces for the sake of support. The easiest thing to do with a good sauce is to simply deglaze the pan. And I'll show what I mean. And it's just nothing but wine. I have some fowl cooking here. Actually, this is not really fowl. We should tell you the truth. This is fried rabbit. And you see the bottom of the pan. Isn't that a gorgeous color? The bottom of the pan has a bit of brown crunchiness, and that's the source of the sauce. So after you remove the meat from the pan, I've floured this, of course, and the flour is now a bit toasted. We're going to throw some white, let's see, where we want white wine. Here we are. We're going to throw some white wine into the pan and deglaze the pan. You see what happened? Now scrub that about, scrub all the little brown yummies on the bottom. There. That is the simplest sauce you can possibly make. Reduce that a bit, and by reduce we mean cook it down until most of the moisture evaporates. And don't worry about the alcohol. It's gone already. I keep reminding you of that fact because wine has about 11%, maybe 12% alcohol in it. And it evaporates right away the minute it hits 160 degrees. And if it boils, it's already hit at 212, so don't worry about it. All right, that will go on our dish. You see how complicated this is? This is probably the oldest sauce we have. So a little wine, well, you don't throw it into a stainless steel frying pan in the old days, do you? But there you are. Put that right. I would add a little salt and pepper, perhaps. There we go. And put a garnish of parsley on the top. And we have our first sauce dish, and the point here is simply that you deglaze the pan very quickly. And remember now, wine does the job. Wine wants to do this. And if you'll just let the bottle get near the pan, it'll do all the work. Just pour it in, deglaze the pan. That's the secret, and you're on your way.